Hello everybody, Quailifay here. Is 2 seconds after we last just spoke. Oh, a couple minutes after the last episode. We should rest. What I meant to do is rest in between and then I just automatically hit record again. We got some money from our drivers, which is good, and we need to put ourselves in the correct gear. I guess I'll drive down this road on the way back. So this is the last drive of this truck. And I've liked this one more. Maybe it's a placebo, I don't know. This truck has always had good power. And honestly I like the look of it. Favorite thing though? Well, let's get out of here first. Out of this. Yeah, good power. Look at that dash. It's analog. Gives all the information I want, and it's red. It's pretty. Also, I just like how the gauges, how the dummy lights work, the notification lights, whatever you want to call them, how they're just placed like the headlights there, and I'll have to shut off the truck again to just see like where the engine is, but I just like the placement of what they did, as in what DAF did, where they made this truck. It's very nice. Very pleasant. Wanna know what's not pleasant? Red lights. Well, red traffic lights. Red lights in the truck I like. And I just realized it does almost match the exterior. Now it's getting slightly lighter. The dash looks a little paler. Yeah. The second I turned the lights on this truck, I was like, ooh, that's pretty. It's a nice view. How about to drive every truck in the profile, we have to keep going. I will say, if this is a contender for the permanent truck. I know in the last episode it just said Volvo, and I probably will do the Volvo, but something like this. Just because the odometer could stretch all the way down, it's just very pleasant to look at, has a big has a big fuel tank, not as much power as I'd like, but it's just I want to see if check engine light ever comes on. I just want to see just the dash, just show that. Specifically this one. And GPS is not smaller, I will say. I'll probably enjoy the bigger GPSs than the other trucks. I will definitely have a bigger GPS of the Iveco, whatever, however you say it. Ooh, income. Let's look at our income. That's it, okay. So we have 235 kilometers left to go. Anything to discover while you're here? Anything on the road? Not much. There's those couple things, but There's a Scania dealer or something around Nuremberg. We've been here before. We should probably look at it. Every time we've been in Nuremberg, we've only been to these two destinations. We should probably visit here more often and go. We should go to Cell Plant so we can force ourselves to drive here and discover what those dealerships are. Or it might be Volvo that has the service center at their dealer. Whereas in America, it's everywhere. Every dealership in American Truck Simulator has a service station. This game, nope. I don't know if it's like that in real life or what's going on. Probably. Oh, I should not have done that. No! I have saved it. A cop tried to kill me. That is illegal. That's horrible to get in one lane and then you immediately try to switch back over. The cops won't like that. And you'll be ignored. You get to go in the right lane again. Glad we didn't get in an accident right before handing off this truck to someone else. That would be nice. We have to force them to fill our fuel instead, even though we're paying for it. The Jake brakes doing their job, just kept our truck going slower. And now we go up an incline. Let's just turn cruise control off. I want to gas it up. Anticipating, like, zoom in. Sorry about that, I just had to zoom in randomly. We are about to hit all fours, so I just want to show you guys that really quick. Hitting 4444. By the way, kids, don't do drugs. I haven't. And that is true, actually, I haven't. Because I don't want to pay for that. Emotionally, physically, or literally. Video games are my drugs. Don't do drugs, do video games. Accessibly. And 4444. And we didn't die around this corner. I really shouldn't say that. Well, it's just, that's not offensive. Is it YouTube? Is it? We have 100 kilometers left, the last 100 kilometers of driving this truck. Of 4,500 kilometers. This is a nice little part of the countryside. We're driving around, and people are not having a good time in that bus. I want to know if you could actually like break down on the side of the road with in this game and have it like just be random. I'd like to see that. Yeah, that's why I like when I find the truck I like, I'm just gonna drive that and only drive that truck. When I experience every truck in the game and the truck I like, I'll drive it. Of course, I'm still gonna maintain it. You know, put as many kilometers on that as possible. Also, it is 17 degrees Celsius. I have no idea what that means. I just know it's either cold or hot. Actually, Siri, what is 16 degrees Celsius equal to in Fahrenheit?
This is 60.8 degrees Fahrenheit.
You heard that? 60.8. It's low 60s right now. And that's really comfortable. Cut off the cop in our mirror. Ha ha ha. But it is comfortable outside today. Wow. At 7:28 in the morning. So, yeah, we've driven a couple kilometers. I always forget how. I know how much less kilometers because I've played so many games to where I just can almost I can just almost so easily translate, not completely accurate, but I can so easily estimate how many kilometers is to miles and whatever that is. Like 80 is like 40. It's like I think 50. 100 kilometers an hour, 62 miles an hour. 70s I think in the low 40s I think. 50 kilometers an hour is 30. I could be wrong on some of these. I could be a bit off on my estimates, but 40 kilometers an hour I think is 20, the equivalent of 25. 30 is 20. Something like that. I think once again I think it could be way off. I think it's slightly below 20. Is this the right corner? Please. It is, yes. Oh, that other. I'm weird. That part of the highway goes the opposite. Oh no, it doesn't. Anyway. It came out to the same place. It just comes from that entrance ramp comes from the other side of the highway, and there's a car on my right. Let's cut them off. As one does. And we are about to finish our delivery here, ladies and gentlemen. We are aggressively speeding. We come to a stop. No, we don't. Nope, nope. However, do we come to a stop this time? Please, I don't want to. Cool. when I do get steering wheel, I do want to start a 4th profile. Because I want to start learning how to drive with all the realistic physics and a steering wheel before I apply to the other games. That's probably going to be another American Truck Simulator thing. Maybe that same profile I want to drive until my truck just... drive my truck without maintaining it, and I want to see what happens. I kind of want to do a whole series, like a profile just on that. I'll just keep doing jobs, and just play the game normally. Know the mods, maybe mods, but mostly the realistic physics, and I have a realistic setup and all that. Lag today. Oh, the lag every day. What time is it now? On my phone from police, 9:37, and we have a left turn. I went a little fast for how slowly these games let me steer. So we are at 100. I just saw 177,000 euros. We only need like 160, I think. Cool. So I'll have excess cash. And we are about to make another payment on the loan today. So overall, this has been a good truck. I'm gonna miss it. I mean, I'm still gonna own it. But I think this is my favorite truck I've owned so far. I have owned it longer in more of your lifetime than the others, I think. Well, as far as like waiting between making episodes, yeah, this has been the truck I've had. The phase that my profile has been this truck. Don't mind my parking. I'm just completely failing right now. This is sad. This isn't just tragic. This is just sad. Either tragic is worse. All right, goodbye, truck. Oh, I want to go turn it off and turn it back on again because I want to see the gauges. I want to see where all the warning lights are. That's what it's called. So another almost 30,000 pounds. Let's go back into the truck. Look at that one more time. All those lights. Alright. Now, we are on Sunday. We are going to buy a new truck. I'm going to buy online. We will test drive this truck. I'll go with the base version, just have all the base other equipment. I'll just upgrade. Well, actually, I want to see this truck I can't afford. I want to know if there's a more powerful engine that I can get. Nope. Okay. So we're gonna go with the base. The base Iveco S-Way. Also, hold on. This shows the fuel tank 480, 960, 1,000. Okay. In that case, let's spend more money. Actually, no. I want to experiment with what's like to have a small fuel tank. What's like to... My mind. I don't like my mind. Anyway, don't worry about what I'm thinking. That, and then let's keep a production standard because it didn't really change anything from what I can tell. Or it's just trim. Alright, let's look a little further. Just trim. Just trim. Well, this is nice. So production standard. Color, I don't want to do white. I want to do adventure orange, and then we need our mirrors and everything. Keep it all plastic. Standard. I want to keep it cheaper. We could do the badge. We could black out the badge. We could do that. We'll do that. Don't tell anyone. Oh, that's just a visor. Oh, the mirror's already there. I don't need any of those. So what's this? Plate is just there. I could do good middle again. There we go. Because at least it still looks good. Keep the wheels as they are, all base again. Paint, plastic. Oh, we could do this. Oh. And then we have all the capacity. Let's just do that. Okay. I'm happy I chose to do that. No more spare tire for us. No idea what this is. Crew exhaust. Let's keep it normal. Those are the wheels and tires. Yep. Yep. Yes. Alright. Yeah, I think this is all spec'd out to how I want it. Just go in interior to see anything else. Yep. Keep the steering wheel standard. Oh, the start-stop buttons on the steering wheel. Interesting. It's gonna be just a more unique truck. I'm gonna see if I like it. I do wish I had gone to dual axle, but we can't with this truck. We're not allowed to. Alright, well, let's walk out of the dealership with this thing. Order and purchase. Quick time travel a little bit, I don't know. Oh yeah, can I like... There goes our money. I think we have to switch trucks now. Let's go to truck manager. And then go to here. I'd like to drive this truck. Yes, yes, yes. I would love to. Let's go do the whole walk around of the truck. No, it's not. That's good. Oh, interesting. Those gauges. Instantly I dislike. I think I'm being harsh, but it's just maybe it's the I think it's the glare that I should like about the game. How GPS is bigger. Just GPS off and on. We're in gear. You can't hear this thing. Maybe the exhaust would have changed that. I don't know. Very well. Maybe that. Engine hours, good to know. We're probably not gonna have, like I said, we're probably not gonna have this truck for long. Alright, oh, do we have blind spot monitors finally? We do. We see here. Doesn't care about what's on the left side. Just that there's something on the right side. That is the worst sound I have ever heard. What about if I like drive like up to the wall? Ooh, these mirrors are... I want to say good things, but these mirrors are horrifying. Alright, let's drive up to the wall. Curious to know if it'll warn me. This is the most expensive toy I've ever owned. Actually, is the DAF more expensive than this? I don't know. Are you gonna, like, panic? No? It's really worried about what's on the right, about everything that's on the right side of me. The massive object that is directly to the right of me is very concerned about that. Like, what are you worried about? Nothing does not care about what's on the left side of my truck. Nor that there is anything on the left side. It couldn't care less, actually. Doesn't care about what's in front of it or what's to the left of it. Only what's on the right side, which honestly, I mean, I guess it's more useful because I'm sitting on the left, but one more thing. Can I get the left to panic at all? Ooh. I never checked damage or maintenance. It does not care at all. Interesting. Well, let's get out of this. Let's get out of this position. I never checked final damage on the other truck, but we're going to assume it's good. Turn lights on. Turn the truck off. And yeah. Before we forget, because I know I'm going to forget. Recruitment agency. Hire a driver from wherever we may. We'll pick this guy from We'll pick Jay-Z today. Other guys look very exquisite, especially Robert L. But you only have points in fuel economy. Are you kid? Are you? Who are you? Oh yeah, they probably should put that slot for the DAF. All right, we are with truck number two of these. I should go to truck manager. Table view. Two of the trucks on this list don't count, so we're on truck 5. Because we had the first man. We have this. Yeah, this is the one. Almost 25,000 kilometers on it, actually. These two don't count. And then, well, actually, I did have a used truck before this. That was the same exact thing, same exact man. So I guess truck 6, really. And then, so this would make this truck 3, 4, 5, and we are number 6. Most power we've had so far. I haven't driven anywhere. So, I'm not going to drive anywhere today. I'm just gonna find out what my next job is going to be. Find my next job, probably. Probably be that. Already a very long drive at $39,000. 39,000 euros, I mean. Like, this is euros, right? Yes. So we'll use this truck just to save up enough for the next one. The next truck, how much will the next truck cost? We should go to truck dealers. DAF. Buy online. We'll select all the options ourselves. So let's go back. Yep, customize. We'll definitely do that variant. This is going to be expensive. But I want to be able to stand in my truck that I don't have in real life. Don't want that. I do want that. Well, let's... Oh, the axle lifts too. I'm curious to try that out. Because that's just solid. So we'll do that, probably. Just in a sneak peek. Power is low. We're going to take it down in power, but that's okay. Because we're going to have a nicer truck. That's worse. That's better. We'll probably do we'll probably do that transmission. So our next truck's going to be expensive. Definitely want 2025. So we'll have to save up a bit of money. More, yes, I'd like to cancel modifications. We're gonna have to save up more money than what we have left to pay off the loan. So maybe we should, if I do like this truck, maybe I will pay off the loan with it and then buy a truck, but unlikely. I doubt it. I'm probably gonna like the DAF too. Okay, anyway, I've talked long enough, I've recorded long enough. Time to end the episode, it's been half an hour. Could have gotten down that mark, but I didn't. Anyway, I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.